And they can hear you now. Oh, why did that? Now they can hear you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're hundreds of thousands of viewers.
Yeah, I have 2.4 million people in here right now.
Yes.
Let's
All right, so
go.
So do you guys have like segments? Like, what's the deal with this podcast?
Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, we have some
Yeah, we got some
segments.
segments.
We can start with ball talk, which is sports related. Rated M, which is video game related. We could talk about what's the other one? Did I delete the other ones?
We got line drive.
Oh yeah, I got line drive, which is sports betting. We got trading places, which is market news, and then we got our fan questions at the end.
Okay. Well, how about we stick to something that your guest would maybe know a little bit about, and so not market trading.
Okay, so let's start with the video game news because there's a big announcement the other day about a new Assassin's Creed game coming out,
I saw that.
and it's gonna come out on PS5. Like it's gonna.
So how does the local Assassin's Creed fan?
I I played Odyssey. I loved Odyssey. I thought it was great. I'm excited to see what they do with the whole Viking thing because Ubisoft took a year off then to focus on DLC for Odyssey, and then so they're really putting in a ton of work into this one. I'm assuming it's going to be next gen only, or it'll be optimized for next gen.
It's gonna be released on all consoles, but it is. I think it's gonna be next gen, and it's gonna be like probably like 2K.
So which are you guys? So are you gonna pick up a PS5 or Xbox Scarlet, whatever it is, Xbox X, or I don't even know what it's called.
Well, obviously it'd be a PS5.
Yeah, not getting an Xbox.
Well, okay, so are you going to so are you going to get so they're supposed to release holidays of this year. Are you going to pick one up, like just to get it for the holidays, even if for a while you might still be playing most of your games on the PS4?
For sure.
Well, PS5 will have PS4
Yeah,
backwards
PS5
compatibility.
Yeah, so
Okay, so they're adding that. Okay, I haven't. All I've seen is so the Xbox Series X. The specs are supposed to be a lot more impressive.
Yeah,
I don't really care about, to be honest.
Once again though, PlayStation 8K gaming. Like I ain't worried. I don't need more than 8K.
So we've all kind of. I actually something I did. So we've all kind of gotten away. So is that all you have for like news to comment on, or?
Well, we can just talk until until something else comes up. Just see where it goes.
Actually, I recently with like all the sales on PlayStation Network, I recently picked up the Spider-Man game that came out a couple years ago.
I've seen you playing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Dude, it is so good. It is so good.
It's a good game, yeah.
You don't even have to be like a superhero fan. Like that game is great. It's like combat similar to like the Batman Arkham series, I would say.
I love Batman Arkham. That shit's good.
Yeah, the spy but like it's super intuitive. Like the traversal stuff with like the web swinging is awesome. Like it's a great game, and I'm kind of sad that I got it for $20 with all the DLC, but like I wish I would have played it a little bit earlier actually because it's great. Because honestly, I've kind of gotten away from Modern Warfare. I'm not like COD is.
Well, like for us at least, we've been very video gamed out. Like we were playing COD for first like 2 weeks, and then we got on that Minecraft grind, and then we completely just balled out in that world for. We played Minecraft for a fat.
Yeah, no, my God, dude, we had a massive Minecraft world going.
Yeah, and now Jack's all bored, so we can't fucking play on it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the burnout is real because like we probably like me and you, Perry. I can't really speak for Diesel. Because he didn't play with us as much, but like we probably played like a day and a half total of COD for the first 2 weeks of this.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like I'm still burned out. Like that was like so much like just like there was nothing to do for the first part of it. Now that it's getting nicer out, like
yeah,
relying on.
Yeah.
Well, not that that's stopping Perry though.
Like, dude, it's like playing COD is fun for like 2 games, and then when you die the same way to the same like exact fucking pussy sitting in a corner every single goddamn time. Like there's one game yesterday where a dude was sitting in a corner, he killed me, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then Jack like wiped out the team, and I went in to get my loot, and the dude was in the same exact corner, kills me again. Like, dude didn't move a muscle. Like,
I also get sick, so I don't really focus on it because I play like on my shitty beats. I don't have like a real headset. But without fail, every single time we play, you can guarantee within the first 10 minutes, Perry will say something about footsteps in that fucking game.
Oh my god, dude, their footsteps are so like, it's so weird because sometimes you're like, damn, I can hear this dude from 10 miles away.
Yeah.
And other times he'll sprint up right behind you, and you don't hear a single thing. It's so fucked. I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, I'm looking at this, and looking like it's saying the PS5 is going to come, like the default PS5 is coming with 825 gigs of storage.
It's a lot. I mean, games will probably obviously be bigger, but
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking about that. How much they'll probably be fat bigger, especially like something like Assassin's Creed, because
Well, dude, even if you get
hella,
Modern Warfare now is like already up to like
it's like 200. It's like 200.
it's 200 gigs total, which is insane because like, what the fuck? Also,
Yeah.
they broke the game with the new update. The matchmaking is insane, and there's something else that's completely stupid. But like also in Warzone, you lag 24. Like they shit the bed with this new update, and it sucks.
yeah.
Could they ever make a good fucking COD?
Okay, I just found a couple big pieces of news. One, they have free DLC coming to Jedi Fallen Order with
Really?
a new arena mode where stuff comes at you in waves, and then two.
Wait, an arena mode. So it's like zombies.
I mean, it's not that detailed.
Okay, continue.
Let me read you what it here. I'll go into that.
Oh, that
quickly.
also. Wait, this is. Oh, you gotta flex this iPhone real quick. That also reminds me of.
You can count the cameras if you turned into the screen. That is 3. That's 3 cameras on the back of that iPhone.
That also reminds me, D. Well, if you are still looking for that, unless you.
I mean, I found it, but
Okay, it says then.
so it's called the Battle Grid, and it says that it is a wave-based arena challenge that will see the protagonist Cal Kestis face off against a number of foes found throughout the game's story.
That's awesome. That game was great too.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
But people were going through with this new update because COD loves to like put shit in like an update and not tell anyone, and then like when we had like a massive update before Warzone came out, and then like then it was only like a 2 gig update. Like
they came to mind for Warzone.
Yeah. So people were going through the data, and they found 13 new modes for Warzone. They have Classic BR, no cash, no contracts, no gulag, no loadout, and no respawns. So that would be interesting.
That would be sick, dude. I'd play the hell out of that.
Yeah. There's Mo Gulag, Mo Problems. Dead players go to the Gulag until the final 3 circles, but you can't buy people back.
You can?
Can't.
Oh, can't. Okay.
So if you die in the Gulag, you're donezo. There's BYOL, bring your own loot. So it's pretty much like plunder, except, no, it's not plunder.
See, I don't know how fun, because that's kind of the fun of a battle royale mode. Is
Yeah.
That's the point, right?
Yeah. Also.
Yeah. No, I like going around. You gotta that is part of it. You gotta land somewhere and find weapons.
Because you could, if you had all your guns already, just land in the middle of nowhere and you could just camp. That'll be a total camp. Like people will just land on the roof.
Also, there's so many times where I'm flying in and some fucker thinks I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol in the air. Now imagine if that dude had his M4.
Yeah.
Some dude's gonna get 6 kills in the air. There's non-stop, so the circle is always closing.
Fun.
Yeah,
That's like Blitz in Fortnite.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Blitz in Fortnite was hella fun. There's Pew Pew, high damage pistols, and explosive physics.
Wait, explosive.
So I don't know if the pistols are explosive. I I don't know. It seems weird, but that seems like it could be interesting. There's run like hell. Circle is faster than a running player, which, seems like 90% of the time it always fucking is.
Yeah.
Bottom line, when a player dies, they'll drop back into the fight if they have enough cash on them. Gulag disabled. Ooh.
So if you have 4,500, that would be interesting.
Yeah. Realism, minimal HUD. That's kind of...
Well, I mean, it's...
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Infinite Gulag, no description. Most Wanted. That seems probably like the thing that they did with the Most Wanted contracts, where you can pick it up in 5 minutes, go by. If no one finds you and kills you, all your teammates respawn.
Mm-hmm.
One shot. I'm guessing that's snipers, because that, one shot is fucking... I love one shot in Fortnite. That was lit. Stimulus. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys all start off with 1,200.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And then inflation redeployment. So
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, maybe that's...
Yeah, the rush sounds fun. I mean, that's just like 13. So obviously those will all be like LTMs, right? Like,
yeah, no, I'm
which
sure.
sucks, because that makes me worried, because they've been treating like the basic, solos, trios, and squads as LTMs. They like for some reason think,
I know. That like how they switch, like you need either trios. What I would do, like, why not just do like what every other battle royale game does and do solos, duos, and squads?
Or just do all of them. You can just do that too.
But trios would maybe cut into.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm obviously like, I have no idea what other people are doing. I feel like we're always end up in a position where there's like 3 dudes. And then if we don't end up there, like if a 4th guy joins, that's always the one time when it's like
Well,
trios.
because generally, to get a 4th, we need to have like Brett play.
True.
That's usually what it is, and we're like,
Okay, then my other piece of news, groundbreaking.
Oh man.
Coming from it was originally exclusive to the Quest and the Rift. Now coming to PSVR, Vader Immortal.
Vader
You
Immortal.
two are the only people
Vader Immortal.
headset.
Vader Immortal. I feel like I've heard of it.
Greatest VR game.
Oh, it says episode 1 too, so it kind of sounds like there'd be.
Mm-hmm.
You two are the only people in the Upper Valley with PSVR headsets.
It doesn't matter though.
No one who's gonna listen to this podcast cares.
It doesn't. Okay.
It's set between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, so it's like a Rogue One. Like I'm running around like Rogue One.
It looks like when Vader was hunting down all the Jedi.
Dude, it looks pretty fucking cool. Like, oh my god, that looks
Yeah.
sick as
No. Okay. Ready?
fuck.
Listen to this. The story has Vader scooping up your generic smuggler standing character and sassy droid sidekick as part of a quest he began in Revenge of the Sith. He needs someone of your Force-sensitive bloodline to seek out a magical artifact from Mustafar's distant past. I wouldn't call it I wouldn't call it especially interesting, really, because it sounds sick. But yeah, no, you're a Force-sensitive dude working with Vader inside Vader's castle. It says.
Well, Vader's castle is sick. Remember that scene?
Yeah, I know. Vader's castle is fucking cool as fuck.
So yeah, no, basically.
I'm looking at this screenshot right now, and he's mid lightsaber fight with Darth Vader, but still, it looks so fucking cool. That's Darth Vader.
Like all I want to do in VR is swing around a lightsaber. Like that's literally like the only reason like to even own that, and the fact that there hasn't been a Star Wars game out on it yet is ridiculous.
Oh my god, no, I know. Also, like, there's that trigger. Every time I pull the trigger, I think I'm like force choking someone. Like, ugh. So like I hope I can force choke Vader. Give him a little choke and make him feel good. So,
I do. Better be able to. Either way, gonna be lit. 100% buying that. Like 0 doubt in my mind.
I wonder if that reminds me of the PS5, how the PSVR is gonna do with that. I wonder how.
I'm sure it'll be compatible. There's no.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like at the same time, they'll release a better one. Which
that's possible.
Which makes sense because, you have way better technology.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to look at this website for comparison between PS5 and Xbox or whatever, and it's fucking
the Xbox. I forget what the exact specs are, but the Xbox, like, so the PS5 is a solid state drive, but the Xbox is supposed to almost like eliminate loading times.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But just like thinking about like next gen, like I didn't get a PS4 until probably 2 years into the cycle, just because. Oh, listen, man, I wasn't a total gaming nerd at
Oh my god.
13 or however old I was.
Oh my god.
That's a clown. It says right here that the PS5 controller will have a microphone in it and rechargeable batteries, so it doesn't. So it looks like we're not going to AA anytime soon. Thank fucking god.
Yeah, that's the one like that the Xbox does. Like, why would you not just like have a USB port and be able to charge your controller? Like, does your phone have AA batteries? No.
Dude, imagine that. Imagine you're just chilling there. Get some AA batteries.
My batteries are falling out of my phone every single time I drop it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it, and obviously I don't know like literally any of this, but like it says like the CPU, it's 3.5 gigahertz for PS5 and 3.8 for the Xbox, and then 10.28 T flops and 12 T flops, and then
Don't know what.
36 CU and 52. So it looks like
Wait,
yeah.
wait. I don't think you're understanding. The T flops are gonna be okay. Better T flops all around.
Can one of you tell me what T flops do? What does that mean?
Wait, it's the flopping of the T, you idiot. Oh my
I'm looking
god.
at confirmed. Oh my god, dude, this fucking website.
Hold on, I'm gonna go pee and think about these T flops. I'll be right back.
I'm looking at confirmed PS5 and the new Xbox games. So God of War, Borderlands with Swords is the first official game for the PS5. Huh,
Did you see that? I think I told you, right, that Sony bought 343, so Halo will probably.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
awesome.
know, dude. I'm so excited. This one might get Caleb a little hard. Lord of Rings Gollum.
I looked at that, and so I played Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, and I loved them. I thought they were great. Like to have like a Lord of the Rings story outside the main.
Yeah.
Like they were really fun. It was kind of like an Assassin's Creed blend with something else. That was.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. You use your cat's litter box, dude. Like...
Dude, that's my new move. That's my quarantine move.
But it says you play from the perspective of Gollum, which I don't know how fun that would be.
Wait, what? We're
talking about confirmed PS4. I want to pull up the list.
PS5 game, Lord of the Rings Gollum is a confirmed.
Yeah, no, doesn't that automatically immediately does not sound fun.
Dude, I don't know. Running around as a little Gollum.
Why do you want to be Gollum?
Dude, I don't know. I feel like it just depends on how the story is. Like, I feel like the gameplay might be a little weird because, you're Gollum, but at the same time, I'd totally run around as Gollum doing shit, dude.
Yeah, but, like, would you pay $60 for a game?
Here's the thing. I would play a game where you could switch characters. Like, if it was, like,
GTA.
In the style of, like, the Lego series games, you characters. If I could do that and like you could be Gollum for like a couple things and you have like special abilities or whatever as Gollum, I don't want to play a whole game as Gollum.
Dude, if it's an open world at all, I'm buying it. Because if I get to be Gollum and running around in an open world, dude, like I can go up and just like, kick a horse or something as Gollum.
I'm looking at a list of confirmed PS5 games. Outrider, which is Square Enix. It's a co-op RPG shooter. That looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't suck.
Crash Bandicoot, The Last of Us 2. Ooh, Uncharted 5.
Untitled Harry Potter RPG.
I know.
Woo!
That sounds kind of sick, dude.
Spider-Man 2 game, says right here.
You think that's gonna be like Red Dead Online, but you're like a wizard? like GTA Online, but you're like a little wizard and you run around.
Bro, I would absolutely like an open world Harry Potter. That would be so cool.
Dude, yeah,
I'd-
dude,
I'd
imagine,
do that.
yeah, no, imagine like a GTA, you're online, and like dudes are just coming up to you and like turning you into like frogs or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
So
Fuck Harry
it says
Potter.
Blops 5, Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
I'm Uncharted 5 though, which is that's the thing. So I'm pretty sure Uncharted 4, which is the third highest rated PS4 game on Metacritic, left the story with an almost perfect ending. Is it time for Cassie, Nate's daughter, to take the mantle and create her own adventure? I don't know, dude. If it's not Nathan Drake, I don't know how I feel. Nathan Drake is a little goat. I don't know how it can. How
You know what looks really good? Have you? So this is actually going to come out on the PS4, but it's also probably going to be on the PS5 just so late in the cycle. Ghost of Tsushima. It's like an open world samurai game, like set in feudal Japan. It looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at that right now. Summer of 2020. And it's also it's
like,
gonna come out on PS4, and then people are expecting it to also be optimized for PS5. That's kind of sick. Dude, this Lord of the Rings Gollum thing is fucking. I don't know, man. I gotta look into this more because that shit sounds sick as fuck. Oh, for screenshots, I gotta look at this.
Oh God.
Oh. Oh no! Now I don't know how I feel.
Are you looking at him? He ain't looking good,
Are you
dude.
on Eurogamer.net?
That's
the one.
yeah.
Okay,
Sniper
wait, look at the
5.
second. Look at the second. Wait, you gotta look this up too. Just look up Lord of the Rings, Gollum, just the name of it, and then
Yep.
look at the. I think it should be the first one.
Eurogamer, you said?
Yep, and then look at the 3 screenshots. The design is a little cartoonish. I was hoping for it to be more realistic, but the second one looks way better than the first one. But the first one looks bad. The first one does not look good at all. Let's see here.
Okay, let's go.
Pull this up. That.
Yeah, no, he looks like a shaved little monkey.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Brian
that's
Daly's
what he
up in
is.
this bitch. What's up, Brian? Yeah, like, yeah, of course he's a shaved little monkey, but like it just that ain't it.
Yeah, no.
Damn, I was hoping for way more realistic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't like when I first watched Lord of the Ring movies, whenever I did for the first time, I wasn't like, it'd be awesome if I could play as Gollum.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's just not the most exciting character to.
Okay, I'm also looking
Oh.
at this dude playing Vader Immortals. Back to this. Sick as fuck,
Yep.
dude. I'm definitely going to buy this as soon as it.
Like, I'm telling you, bro. That game is gonna be sweet.
Okay. Holy shit balls, dude. Every time I'm on my browser, whenever it asks if it wants to push notifications, it makes my full screen go away. Like, shut the fuck up. Rainbow Six Siege is coming to the new Xbox?
Yep.
Damn. Oh, and PS5. Why isn't it on the...
I don't want to share my fucking screen.
Cyberpunk. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so wait, is it only on Xbox? No, it's not.
No.
But it says you get a free. Obviously, it's not like they're gonna sell a bundle, but it looks like Cyberpunk 2077 bundle with an Xbox Series X, which sounds kind of sick. I like that Cyberpunk. Halo Infinite.
Keanu Reeves is in it.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings Gollum again? Yes. There's not... Elder Scrolls 6, like, I don't know. Another Watch Dogs game.
Oh, I'm excited for the Legion. Legion looks
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I don't know how I'm kind of more excited about sports games, to be honest, because with the new graphics update, like we saw with 2K14, that game was beautiful, and then they kind of like took a shit for some reason and fucked it all up. but like I feel like these next upcoming sports games could be fire with the new
Oh,
consoles.
yeah, no, dude. I'm expecting literally just a game broadcast. Like I'm picturing real dudes running around doing what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I feel like at this point it's got to be, right? You know, you got to
Hopefully they'll try a little harder too on these sports games because they'll be like, not only do we want to show off like the filthy graphics that we can do now, but like at the same time, like this is our first game on a new console. We're gonna want to like actually have some sick game modes and stuff.
yeah. Like that's the thing. I think that's what happened with 2014. They're like, "Yo, let's go all out." Or 2K14. They're like, "Let's go all out. Let's get this bitch grinding." And then they saw they're like, "Oh, you know." Then they remembered we're the only fucking company that makes a basketball game, so we can literally poop out whatever we want, and then everyone will buy it no matter what. Which sucks. We were talking about that last podcast with the competition. Yo, Jack
like
Stone.
so the sports. Honestly, so like with the sports games, I re-downloaded 2K20 just because like the lack of live sports, it's been killing me. I'm slowly dying.
Dude, that's the thing. Like for me, like I've been playing two. Oh, Jack Stone just cheered a bit. What a god.
Wow.
I've been playing like when I play 2K. There's been two things I've been doing. There's been one I have like I play as Kobe because you know I was all sad about Kobe dying, so I put him in a little my league and played as him like in my career. And then I did the same as like a character for myself, except like I didn't actually want to play my career because it's so tedious and so shitty.
My career, bro. I play on Hall like so I have like a 90 overall playmaking slasher, and I play on Hall of Fame, and I'm still putting up like 36 a night on 70% shooting.
Yeah,
like,
I know it's so
it should be
easy.
more difficult. Like it's not like they need to find a way to balance the difficulty, like because like unless like if you're just getting to the basket and you don't like, I don't like to play park just because like I mean I could really with I don't really care because like
yeah, that's Jack Stone with another bit. Let's go, dude. Yeah, like dude, I used to be fat into my team. Like I used to just. The thing is, I wouldn't even spend money on like. Well, first off, I'd buy like the $200 2K edition every single year because that's what you know. Because they always come out with sick Legend editions, and then I'd upgrade my player fully, and then I'd use the leftovers to like just do a little bit with my team. But then this year, like they made it so fucking shitty. They put like. They just made it like a gambling system, pretty much. They're like, spin the wheel. It's like, no, just give me like a pack. I'd much rather have a pack, even though I hate goddamn loot boxes and packs. I'd much rather do that than spin a goddamn wheel.
Yeah. I mean the pack system is definitely the best out of like loot crates and stuff.
I mean, I don't know. I think I definitely prefer like a battle pass, but you can't really do that with 2K. But
yeah, cause yeah, no. Well, I kind of liked this year. They add like an evolution kind of thing where you can like upgrade your cards by playing, which is pretty good. I like that. But I don't know. It frustrates me when someone can just go out and spend $200 and instantly become the best. It's not. They're not. It doesn't make them good. Their players just make more shots because those players' attributes are better. It's just that, which is frustrating. Which is why I never. Because unless you grind it from the beginning. It's funny too, because I actually 2K20. I have 4 hours of footage of me grinding the first my career season, but I never posted it because it was so shitty, and also first off they said my last name was profanity and I couldn't put it, which like are you kidding me? Like my last name what? And then they also when I put a different last name, they just didn't put my last name on the back of my jersey, and there was no way to change it. And it was just glitched out like that. And so, like, it just ruins the whole fucking thing because, you know, it's not like,
and so, like, there's that other thing. So, like, and, like, when you get drafted, like, the dude that was drafted with the pick you were drafted is still on the team. Like, if you go number one, like, it's, like, the show is a perfect, I mean, it's a lot easier with the show because, like, there's like thousands of nameless baseball prospects, and so like it's a lot easier to like just throw you into like AA and like have you work your way up than like be in the NBA. But like there's so many steps they could take to like immerse you a little better in like my career. They've really turned and focused on park these last couple of years, I feel like, in terms of like mechanics and stuff, and they've just kind of been regurgitating the same thing. Like there's been some bells and whistles for like the actual my career, but they haven't actually improved any of the mechanics. I was talking to Anthony about this. The last one I really enjoyed was 2K17 with like the orange juice. That was awesome. I really like that.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, like with D's a big MLB The Show, and I know when I played it, like you get drafted in like the 20th round, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is you literally cannot get drafted. I think it's like, I don't know about 20, and I think in 19 somebody did it like perfectly, like they had everything perfect, and I think it drafted them in the 11th round. So like you don't get drafted anywhere.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect. Especially in
you
19.
have to get put into AAA or double A, and then work your way up. So it's my only complaint. I think the show's actually pretty well done. I'm on my first full MLB season now, but but definitely like they could use more story. There's really no story in it, which is kind of annoying.
My one complaint with the show is, so I played 19 because it was free on PS Plus.
Yeah,
just downloaded it. So the MLB season is long, like obviously, 62 games. And so like the last show I played was like 15 or 16, and they took out like the point system for upgrading your attributes, so it was all gameplay.
Yeah.
So like in order to actually get better, you had to play.
Yeah.
Which it ended up being too much of a grind. I mean, but I do like I feel like compared to 2K, the immersion in the show is a lot better.
I'd say it definitely feels pretty immersive. I really wish there was some storyline, like besides, I mean, basically there's your coach pulling you aside for like 2 seconds and gives you like a points bonus, and it's like not even like a full cutscene. It's just like, hey, doing good out there, or something, like it's something stupid, and then that and your agent texts you and literally is just like, how are you doing? And then you can say like, try to get me out of Detroit, or oh, I'm good. And then he's like, okay. So there's really not a lot. But
2K needs to bring Spike Lee back. We gotta get frequency vibrations back in that.
Oh my god,
dude! Have Spike Lee direct it all, dude. Just give me an MLB The Show with Spike Lee. 2K with Spike Lee.
Like shit about baseball,
dude. Man, sports games could be better. I miss, and especially like, dude. I swear to God, if we don't get an NCAA game on the next gen, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna go crazy.
Apparently, so did you see? I mean, they're not gonna be able to do it because there's no like the NBA PA does all the licensing for 2K and stuff, and like the NFL PA like does all the licensing for Madden. They're not gonna be able to unionize. They are going to. So I was looking. There's this guy on Instagram. Tipton Edits, who like covers high school basketball, covers a lot of commitments and stuff. And so it was back when the law was, or when the NCAA regulations were being talked about being passed. And he partnered with this like group and used it to predict how much money kids would make annually off endorsements based on their Instagram following. And like Jalen Green would have made like $500,000. Like that is so much money for like the NCAA to be denying these kids, like, and so like that's why so I'm going to South Carolina. That's not the only reason I hate Clemson, but I mean, so all power to Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers. He's a great coach. You can't win or get that many good players without being a great coach. I mean, but he's a hack. He's a hack. He doesn't think players should be paid. He's like very staunchly against it. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Nothing against him as a coach. It's against him as a person. But like, if you're bringing in like a 5-star football recruit is worth so much money.
No, I saw something that was like a 5-star recruit is worth like $600K to a school. Like that's
they've got a full scholarship, but like kids earn full academic scholarships too. Like
also lots of those, especially with NBA one and done, those kids are like, oh, I got my 2.1 GPA for the semester before. Okay, basketball time. That's it. That's all they do. Like it's
and also like so here's the thing. Like players getting paid. I especially since I'm just gonna go be a normal student at an SEC school. Those kids, like the football, basketball players, like those are the two main money-making sports. Those kids are not normal students. They're not normal students. That's just a fact. They play in front of thousands of people everywhere. They're not normal students. And that's why they should be paid. Because, like, what they're doing for the university, it matters while they're there. Like, no one gives a shit about what I do at South Carolina. It's what I do after that would matter for the school. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I become, like, insanely famous, they're like, oh, he went to South Carolina. It's not while I'm there. But it's like while those kids are there, they're the ones making an impact on the university and its money. So that's, I mean, that.
Oh, wait, freeze for you.
Complete organization.
There we go.
Did I just cut out a little bit?
Yeah, it's all good. You're back now, though.
I was saying NCAA is gonna change their name. I think that was the last thing I said before I got cut off. They're going to be operating under a whole new, which I think is pretty cool.
Right, they're changing their.
I think I saw something where it said they're going to be operating under a new name and everything.
Huh? That's. That's kind of nice. I guess it doesn't really change.
Compensation from third party. Yes.
What are they?
The thing, I can't find anything.
Well, now that we're on. You got it?
No, I can't find anything about a new name, but like I was just looking at like the details of the law. What I think will make most. I think that was what like. Jesus, my fucking shit is breaking. It's not like a flat rate for all student athletes. Like it's like endorsement monies, like all based off your. Clout.
Yeah, like Trevor Lawrence can go to like a thing and sign shit for money now instead of it being illegal.
Yeah, or he could get a line of stuff for Nike or whatever.
Like he can start his own brand and sell it.
Mm-hmm. Or he can be like on his Instagram, look how clear this water is from my new Brita filter. And
obviously that's like obviously great for those people. I think that kind of sucks though because there are guys that are still working just as hard, but nobody's gonna buy their shit. There's nothing that they can sell. There's nothing.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing for the NBA, right? Like you're not out there buying fucking Jeremy Lamb signature.
But those guys are still making an NBA salary. That's the thing.
That was a stupid example. All right. You're not out there buying the Matt Dantkos 12s. You're buying LeBron James.
Yeah, no, but if Matt Dantkos was already making NBA money, it would be great for him to also make like endorsement money, but at least he has that NBA salary, which is plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those kids get so much publicity, and then one thing
can
happen over their entire
this rule really just only applies to the top players.
Yeah, and and even within those and only the top players for football and basketball, maybe I don't know, but most.
I mean, I'm sure in baseball or something, sure, some kids will probably sign some deal with Easton or something, but
Well, I mean, it's not even signing deals with apparel companies. It's being able to be on a commercial for a local car dealership.
True.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
True.
which like is a good way to make a couple $1,000. Which
Yeah.
is like I mean that goes a long way when you're a college student, especially
Yeah.
one who's on a full scholarship, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, regardless, it's a step in the right direction. But
Yeah.
like, I think they deserve more.
Yeah, I mean, like I think like I feel like the main argument that most people have is like, oh, they should be treated as just another student. Like they're
Yeah,
not. They're
obviously
really
not.
like I mean,
Yeah,
They're
not,
an employee of the school.
saying that-
Like,
I mean they're not.
like they're working for the school. They're earning the school money. Nobody else is doing that.
So I opened up my DraftKings app because I was prepared to talk about lines, and the only thing I can find right now is Russian table tennis. So at 4 p.m., Alexander Dmitrovich Volkov is playing a match against Igor Smirnov. Smirnov is minus 150. Volkov is plus 110. So I'm going to admit I have not watched a lot of Russian table tennis. But from what I've seen, I really think that Smirnov is going to have a lot of trouble with Volkov just because.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a huge Russian table tennis guy, and I'm gonna have to go with the underdog on this one.
I mean, it's not like it's not like it's not a super big spread, but I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, who's the underdog? Even though I know who it is.
underdog is Volkov plus 110.
Yeah, no, I mean, hammer him in the bets, dude. Like that's
Well,
it.
so we'll have all your picks here for Russian table tennis. Also at 4 p.m. we've got Kirill Abramov versus Vladimir Shirokov. Abramov minus 150, Shirokov plus 110. To be honest, I do not like this line. I don't think they're giving Abramov enough credit here. I'm going to hammer Abramov.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I've seen him play. That man knows how to use a paddle. His side spin technique is unparalleled in the game.
Okay, let's move on to something Wade knows about, and this is the Bears QB situation going on.
I knew this was coming up.
The Bears declined Mitch Trubisky's fifth-year option, which would have paid him like fat amount of money. They recently got Nick Foles in a trade, who's also making an insane amount of money. Who do you think's the starting QB, Wade, coming in week 1?
Well, so they're having a competition. I know that for a fact. I mean, Nick Foles he's a proven winner, and that's just a fact. He's won a Super Bowl. He had a season where he threw 27 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. He can play. He can play. And I don't think Trubisky has proven himself. I mean, he's a great athlete at the quarterback position. He can make some plays with his feet, but he just can't make enough throws for him to be a viable starting quarterback in this league, I think. And there's always going to be the thing where, like, oh, you missed on Patrick Mahomes, or you missed on Deshaun Watson. I mean, that I'm not so much worried about that. I mean, that happens in every draft.
Yeah, but when you trade up to the second pick and do that, that's kind of sucks.
Well, okay, it was from 3 to 2. All right, so
it's kind of it's kind of like Sam Bowie and Michael Jordan. Darko Milicic and Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade. Taking the fat bust before his Hall of Famers.
That Pistons team then won championships. So
yeah, not because of Darko. Imagine if they had Melo on that team, they could have extended their lifespan to like 2011. Before said Deucey Deuce to New York, no matter what.
I think Rasheed Wallace probably would have been.
I think the bottom line here is it really doesn't matter who the Bears play at QB because they suck at it.
No, I mean, the thing is, so like, I think that, I mean, there just isn't. I mean, we have a solid nucleus of weapons.
Oh, really?
Like Al Robinson, David Montgomery, Tariq Cohen. Cole Kmet coming in from the draft. Taylor Gabriel, or not Taylor Gabriel, we cut him. What's the other kid? Anthony Miller. He third-year wide receiver out of Memphis. He's showed some flashes last year.
Do I still have Zach Miller?
No, well, so Zach Miller, I mean, most people probably know this. You don't because you don't follow the Bears, or I do because I follow the Bears. So he was in critical condition. So he broke his leg in a game
I know that.
a couple years ago. He was in. No, yeah, he was in critical condition. So he's done. He retired.
Oh shit.
But we have Cole Kmet coming in. And then like we signed. Drafted Jalen Johnson out of Utah. That was a good pick. Signed Tayshaun Gibson, which I like that signing just because over these past couple years, the Bears have had a history of taking in veteran defensive backs like Prince Mukamara and Clint Dixon, having solid years out of them. So I like that. I mean, the defense isn't the problem. That's the simple fact of the matter. Defense isn't the problem. I mean, just watching the Bears last year when we could never get the run game working. David Montgomery had a rough year as a rookie. And then Trubisky, I mean, he was struggling. He just struggled, and that's all there is to it. I think going in, it'll be tough for Foles, I think, just because he hasn't played for a while since Minshew took his spot in Jacksonville after he got hurt. But, I think Foles will win the job. I think he has to. I just don't think Trubisky is good enough. And I think that the Bears next year will target a QB in the draft.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on the matter. Just like there was so much hope alive in the air when we made the playoffs, and we were so close to beating Philadelphia, and then it's gone so far.
Double doink. Speaking of backup QBs and QB situations, Andy Dalton went to the
Cowboys.
Which makes sense, you need a backup. Andy Dalton's very capable.
I think that's a great pickup, just in case Prescott gets hurt. You have a solid Andy Dalton. I think is the epitome of the perfectly average NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
So he has that's a great spot for him in Dallas. He gets to live in Dallas, just chill out with a headset on the sideline, make $1 million. Could have a worse gig. Now, speaking of the Cowboys picking up CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb dropped. I was surprised to see Ruggs the first year off the board. Dude can fly, but I think Judy. I thought Judy was the best receiver in the class. What I'm really excited about though is being able to watch what the Chiefs do. I think underrated pick. Just because he wasn't the consensus top back over DeAndre Swift. What the Chiefs do with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, what Andy Reid does with him in the offense, because he won the award for most versatile player in college football last year.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought J.K. Dobbins was way better. I just thought J.K. Dobbins was the most beastiest back in the class.
I just don't. So J.K. Dobbins. It's weird because the two best backs, so the three best backs in the class, you have Helaire, you have Dobbins, and you have Swift. They're all 5'8". They're tiny. They're tiny human beings. We're all taller than all three of those guys, which is kind of nuts to think about. But they're, they're all insane, obviously. But
I could play professional football. That's all. We're just trying truths out, duh, but whatever.
And if we were talking draft, we have to talk Joe Burrow. What are our predictions for the Bengals first year?
I think they'll probably go 4-12, 5-11, 6-10, that area. I don't think they'll do as awful as this year, but I don't think they're gonna be a playoff team.
I don't.
I'm gonna say definitely not playoffs, but I think better than.
Yeah, so I think with AJ Green, when you have AJ Green as a weapon, you can just do.
They've got Mixon, and they've got a decent running back room. They've got Tyler Boyd. AJ Green's been hurt. John Ross has been kind of a bust. Who'd they pair him with? Who'd the Bengals? They drafted a wide receiver. Who'd they draft? Was it
it was a dude from Clemson.
Oh, T. Higgins.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. So watching Burrow, it's not one of those deals where I did not watch a ton of Joe Burrow. I watched enough LSU games. I watched both semifinals. I watched their game against Texas. I mean, he can make the throws that he makes are insane. Like it's not like one of those things where you have to sell yourself on his potential. I think he's there.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
not.
no.
That's what I think. Like obviously he's he hasn't been in the league. He's it's gonna take adjusting, but I think he's such a calm and collected dude, and he can in those high pressure situations.
Yeah, I mean, he's also he's also already 23 years old, so he's he's your senior. He's mature, more mature than most rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't the Bengals. They're not very good. He's not going to have. I would not be surprised at all if he won Rookie of the Year. He's not going to have a transcendent season like a Mahomes in his first year as a starter.
Yeah, no.
But I think he'll definitely be successessful.
Yeah, he's definitely. I don't think he's gonna fall on his flat.
Yeah, I think he's better than Andy Dalton right now. I think he'll
Oh yeah.
I think he'll have
so do you guys remember Christian Hackenberg?
Yeah.
Remember that name? So he went to Penn State. He was a top quarterback harasser coming out of high school. And so since I'm a Big Ten, so I'm a big I'm an Iowa fan. So I would watch Big Ten football. And watching Christian Hackenberg, it wasn't, and people still were oh, he's big, he's white, he can throw. I just feel like drafting quarterbacks is simpler than even for the bet. This is gonna be the last time I harp on that Trubisky pick, but maybe not Mahomes because there's the stigma of the air raid offense or whatever. But Deshaun Watson won 2 national championships, and you're gonna pick a dude who went to North Carolina to not play basketball. What?
Yeah, it's. I think lots of teams they must have put something it must have been combine or some shit like that. It must have been a personal workout that they saw so much better, which I don't understand. When you see the film, especially Deshaun Watson, you see him clutch it out against Alabama in the national championship game. I just didn't understand how he wasn't the first.
And one place where that might get proven wrong. I mean, I was semi impressed with his performance against the Texans in the wild card game. Is Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched Josh Allen play against Iowa. The year I think it was either the year he got drafted or the year before he got drafted, and he sucked against an Iowa team that was okay. I think we went 8-4 this year. That year, and he just got dominated. But then watching him play, he's so tough. I mean, and he can make the throws. It's just the decision making that's not there. I don't know if you guys were watching that game, but you remember they were driving to force overtime, and he was running, and he just lateraled it. It was backyard football.
Yeah, no. It's just more experience. That's all he needs, really. And now that he has Diggs, I think with Diggs on the team, now that he has a solid number 1 dude like that, I feel like he'll take a next step.
He was kind of popping off with John Brown as his number 1.
Yeah, no.
Stephon Diggs, who's who's a Pro Bowl wide receiver. And then they drafted someone too. Or they drafted
a question from someone in the chat from AK Ninati 105. Post nut clarity, true or false?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, when you're watching some bestiality and then you blam and then you're oh, ew.
Yeah, no, that's the scenario I was picturing in my head. So glad we just got it out there in the clear.
Post nut clarity is absolutely a thing. Absolutely.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Hold on, bear it back.
If you have any more questions in the chat, send them over. I'll be monitoring.
The chat. I'm not on the Twitch stream, but yeah, no, dude. I think the Bills are going to be lethal.
Especially since the AFC East is now theirs to lose.
I mean, hopefully not too lethal. You're gonna have the Pats.
I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it because fuck the Patriots.
Dude, they're gonna be dirty still. It doesn't matter. It literally
Here's the
doesn't
thing.
matter.
I know in my heart of hearts that like there's like a deep gnawing at my subconscious that the Patriots are somehow going to be better than the Bears again this year.
Dude, they are. Oh my God, that's not even a question, Wade. That's not even a question.
No, like here's the thing. You motherfuckers deserve to lose. You guys deserve. You guys have had a losing season coming for the last 20 goddamn years, and that's a fact. You haven't had a losing season since Brady tore his ACL, and you had Matt Castle as your quarterback. So it's been a long time coming. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just not 100% sure it's going to happen.
Okay.
And I like Jarrett Stidham as much as the next guy, but I just don't think he's going to be a winning NFL quarterback in his first year as a starter.
Okay. What did the Bears go last year?
6-10.
8-8.
Oh, they went 8-8.
They went
Nice.
8-8. So you're telling me that an 8-8 team, like I don't care how many moves were made, an 8-8 team and
They got
a
Foles.
12-4 team are not gonna. That's not gonna completely
Well,
revert.
the other thing is like, so if the Bears were in the NFC East, they might have made the playoffs. But the NFC North was really good last year with the Vikings and the Packers.
Okay, even if maybe they would have made the playoffs somewhere, like they don't. They an 8-8 team not deserving of a playoff spot.
Yeah, I mean, tell that to the entire NFC East. I'm just saying it's gonna happen. The Bears are gonna return to glory. The Monsters
They're not.
are back.
I do not see that happening in the slightest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like literally the Patriots, if they lose, let's say two more games this year, and the Bears add 2 wins, then they're even. I don't see any greater outcome.
I don't think the Patriots are gonna go 10-6. I really don't. I really don't
You don't think
see.
you're gonna go 10-6?
The Patriots defense was great last year. Like, I mean, and Tom Brady is Tom Brady. I thought he fell off a little bit. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Well, that was the
But
thing,
like-
dude. Brady wasn't even that good last year, and we went 12-4. Like Jarrett Stidham can definitely play that well.
Well, Tom Brady just didn't play well when it mattered, which was at the end of the year.
I'm just saying, dude. I feel like Jarrett Stidham could play as well as he did last year.
I don't know.
He's gonna step up.
I just don't think Jarrett Stidham has enough weapons. Like Tom Brady tends to make people better. Like Sony Michel's been struggling. Julian Edelman's gonna kill himself.
What are we talking about now?
We're talking about the Patriots. Wade thinks that the Pats are gonna do worse than the Bears this year.
Well, no, here's what I said. What I said was what I said was along the lines of like if it was going to be any year, it would be this year. But there's like a gnawing at my subconscious that somehow the Patriots are going to be better than the Bears. Somehow, I don't even know how they're going to do it.
So it's Bill Belichick. That's how they're going to do it. First off.
Yeah.
Second off, so everyone's questioning Jarrett Stidham, which makes complete sense. But for me personally, when you see what happened with Patrick Mahomes, where he sat a year back, even though obviously Patrick Mahomes coming out of college right now, like 100% of the time he's been alive, has been better than Jared. I will never dispute that. But I think when you have a QB sit behind the GOAT and then also practice against the best defense in the league for a year, I think you go, hey, this guy could be decent. And that's what I've been saying. Everyone in Pat's organization is like,
yeah,
Jarrett's our guy. And that makes sense because they've developed him. I feel like they've probably developed him so well for a year. Did Wade just say deucey deuce?
Yeah, I mean, what?
You're like camera's off.
I know.
What you doing, Wade? Wade
Definitely not.
Wade getting naked or something? Is Wade naked? Wade's naked.
No, Diesel.
Yeah. So.
Like, I mean,
Oh yeah. Go on.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know what was going on, but your mic was like muffled. We couldn't hear you.
Okay, as I was saying. As I was saying.
You just said that just to flush your toilet and go, as I was saying, and then you flush your fucking toilet.
Well, I was taking a shit. If there was gonna be a year, it would be this year. But I'm not like holding out. I'm not holding out hope that.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, exactly. If there's any year that the Bears had a chance to be better than the Pats, yeah, it'd be this year. I'd say that. But
yeah, or 1985.
Yeah.
Smacked your ass. Woo!
Wait, hold on, wait. Wade, are you looking, Wade?
Yep, I'm looking.
Is that 6 Super Bowls? Is that 6?
Here's the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's the thing.
Wait, 3 and 4 years, and then 3 and 5 years. A 20-year dynasty.
Here's the thing. If you look,
perfect season.
If you look it up, the Bears actually have more NFL championships than the Patriots. They just have less Super Bowls. So
that doesn't.
You tell me who's the.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
Like how does like someone in 1940 when all those dudes were all those dudes were like 5'8", 175 pounds.
This is actually a great discussion topic. Here's the thing: is I could play any professional sport except for baseball in 1940. That's just a fact because I'm not good at baseball.
Dude, I could have played 1940s baseball.
Okay, do you think he can play baseball nowadays, dude? That dude thinks he can hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
I could hit a dinger. But like real talk, 1940s, dude, people woo, just like lobbing it in there. I could be cranking them.
Basketball even into like the 50s or 50s. I'll stick with the 50s. Basketball even into like the 50s. I would do like a between the legs dribble, and like dudes would fucking shit themselves.
Yeah, I know, dude.
That's just the fact.
You do like a bounce pass.
Like, don't even get started on people. Like, I think Bill Russell was really good at basketball in the 60s. LeBron James would teabag his fucking face.
Oh my god, you pop LeBron in the 50s, dude wins 20 straight championships. No doubt.
Oh, dude, if you watch the average 50s, basketball videos like don't even make sense. They make zero sense. Guys like running around for whatever reason. It makes absolutely no sense.
The only 50s, 60s basketball player that I've heard was like an elite athlete is Will.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, because apparently he was 7 feet tall. He was like a 100-meter champion in high school. Like, dude was a freak.
He had like a 40-inch vert at 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and he showed it because he averaged like 50 and 20. Like, that would be the same thing if you put like that would be the same thing if you put who's the best center in the NBA, like prime DeMarcus Cousins back in that era. You'd probably get like the same thing. He'd probably put up like 50.
You mean Brittany Griner? Because you know,
essentially the same.
Brittany Griner would beat DeMarcus Cousins in a one-on-one, according to her. Also, I mean,
that's just not true. Like, I mean, I appreciate the confidence. But it's just not. It's just not true.
DeMarcus Cousins in his prime average like 27 and 15.
Like Brittany Griner would absolutely kick my ass because she's like 6'9" and pretty good at basketball. Like, you have to be. She's really good at basketball.
Yeah.
But like, DeMarcus Cousins, at the time she was saying she'd beat him at one-on-one, was one of the 20 best basketball players on the planet.
Yeah, like this dude's putting up better numbers against better competition. Also, for real, when are they gonna lower the hoop for women? Like no. Like, seriously, if they lower it to like 9 feet, it'd be kind of sick. Because first off, the ball's already smaller, so don't act like it's a big thing. The ball's already smaller because they have smaller hands. They're less athletic.
Oh god, our podcast ratings are going down.
No.
They're going.
Think about this. Think about how sick you like. Sick
That's
like
the
dunk
episode I was
contest.
a guest on.
Think about what sick dunk contest you could have. with,
I
like, a
okay.
dunk for a move.
I will say there are like literally 2 people in the entire WNBA who can dunk a basketball. So
Exactly. Like, imagine that, though. Imagine if all of a sudden everyone had the athleticism of LeBron. Pretty much, because, like, it's just a foot smaller.
Yeah, but then that takes away the mystique of LeBron. You know, you don't want everyone being LeBron.
Well, no, they're women LeBron, so it's like, whatever, you know? I feel like,
So
to be
we're-
honest, I feel like it would make,
The
I think
thing-
it would
the thing-
improve the
oh, this is
WNBA.
Barry. This is Barry digging a hole. Barry digging a hole over
Dig
here.
my grave. Okay, back to
That
what I was
our
trying to
podcast
say.
will never recover from.
ESPN put out today top individual seasons that they ranked. Can you guess what they put number 1?
I'm gonna go with something that Candace Parker did.
No, this. I'm sorry. Did I say WNBA? I meant NBA.
NBA?
Yeah.
Probably something that Michael Jordan did because they're sucking his dick right now.
Yeah, they put up his 95-96 season, which he 36-5, which that's good. But first off,
I mean, Kobe did the same thing.
yeah. Also, they didn't. It's also first off individual. This is individual seasons. This isn't best championship season. They don't have Wilt's.
They went 72 and 10, right?
Yeah, I think that's got to be it.
Yeah.
But also, Wilt's 50-25 season isn't in the top 4, but they have 2 other Wilt seasons, and then they have LeBron's 2013 season. But like, also, if it's individual, you gotta throw Westbrook in there too. My guy averaged a 30-point triple double in 2016. 30-point triple double.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the 95-96 Bulls were pretty good. Did Michael Jordan have the greatest season of any player of all time? No.
Yeah.
Because they won so many games. That's why. I mean, but that's not individual. I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
It's just a misconstruction of what that means.
Hold on.
I mean, I also don't think Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, but
Same.
I think he's very, very firmly in second place. Very firmly.
Yes, that's what I think too. I don't think Sam agrees with that, but
I mean, like there's all this discussion. So like, I don't know how I'm pretty like, so like I've seen on Twitter like, Draymond Green is going. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, is it the 1996 champions?
The
Yeah.
1996 Bulls hat on right now.
what were you saying?
But yeah, so like the thing is about I've lost my train of thought because Diesel had that stupid hat on. Fuck.
Yeah, no, what were we talking about? Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
Jesus,
no idea
I'm
what you're
actually
talking
not
about.
gonna be able.
I was walking out of the room, so I have no idea.
I remember. So I've been seeing these things on Twitter, and it's like videos of like Draymond Green trashing Charles Barkley because Draymond has rings. Like that's what the rings like discussion does. It has Draymond Green thinking he's better than Charles Barkley. Like Charles Barkley is way fucking better than Draymond Green at basketball. And
But
that's
also, Draymond gets mad disrespect, though. I think Draymond was very important to that Warriors dynasty, and he gets mad disrespect. But I don't think individually, as a player, Charles Barkley won an MVP for a reason, and he led that team to the finals. If it wasn't for Jordan, he'd be a champion.
Yeah, I mean Charles Barkley is like a top 20 player of all time. He's way fucking better than Draymond Green. But Draymond was using the rings argument, which I think therein lies the problem. When people say that definitively makes Jordan better than LeBron. No, it doesn't. That's a measure of how good the teams that you were on were.
Or the teams he played. Like, fuck, dude. KD
Yeah,
and the Warriors, bro. Who's going to beat
like,
that?
Like Jordan is the second. Like he's the second best. Like he was so good. He was so good. LeBron is better. Like LeBron is bigger. He's bigger. He's faster. He's stronger.
Better shooter.
Percentage wise, the ball better. He averages more assists, more rebounds. Like he's just. I mean, he's once in a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got people like Diesel who know so much about basketball.
Yeah, it's just because it's the narrative. It's the narrative. Also, it's funny because I saw something that was like the day of the 2016 Cavs championship parade was when Michael Jordan finally approved the documentary to get put together, and it's like,
and now that documentary, I can't wait. I can't wait till they come out with one for like LeBron or like the Warriors because that documentary is awesome. It is so cool.
Well, dude, they first off,
I
there's
don't
a
know.
there's a Magic Johnson one in the works right now, and also apparently in Kobe's like final, or was it his final season or his final
Yeah, I think it was
championships? It was one of the two. They recorded a bunch, so that
No, yeah. It's so like the thing about Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan is a fucking dick. Michael Jordan's a dick, and that's just a fact.
Dude,
And,
so is
like,
LeBron. So is LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not, but Michael Jordan's like a huge dick, and like that's like being evidence. Like he punched Steve Kerr in the face during practice, and that like he's a dick. But the man is a killer. Like that dude is like, I mean, there's not a lot you can say about Michael Jordan besides the fact that he's the second best basketball player of all time, and he was like the original killer instinct. Like,
yeah.
I mean, but that documentary, crazy.
Here's the thing, like personally, I think like a career-wise, obviously Michael Jordan is better, but if you like look at the skill, Kobe Bryant is the same exact player except better, to be honest, because Kobe Bryant was a better shooter. Kobe Bryant, like, but obviously, like the awards and everything aren't you cannot even close as a career.
Well, Kobe, there was a stretch where Kobe did not play for very good teams.
Oh yeah, because
from after until they got
Gasol.
Gasol.
Yeah.
They were not. Lakers were not great. But yeah, I mean, like Kobe Bryant had a season where he put up like 36 and 5, like, and like that probably wasn't on that list. Like, I mean, Kobe Bryant is in that conversation for like top 5 basketball players of all time. I think in terms of skill level, I think in terms of work ethic, I think like in terms of pure skill, he might be number 1.
Yeah,
just because like even towards the tail end of his last couple championships, his athletic gifts were starting to leave him a little bit, but he was still just dominating.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Lots of people equate like skill and career, which is very different. Because if you talk about skill, like Kevin Durant's one of the most skilled scorers of all time. But I don't rate his career as good because his championships mean nothing.
Jordan and Kobe Bryant. I would say Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant are both more skilled than LeBron, especially in terms of like isolation scoring.
Yeah.
I'd say LeBron's a better passer than both of them. But like in terms of like ball handling, shooting, I think they're more skilled. I think LeBron's better just because he was blessed with being a 6'8", 250-pound freight train with like point guard skills. I mean, but there's so many ways you can take this debate, right? There's most skilled, which I think Kevin Durant has to be in the conversation. There's best overall, and then there's like, I mean, if we're talking about legacy, I think Jordan and Kobe are both above LeBron, to be honest. Like, because with the championships, just like the legendary stories about them, and I think that's like a lot of people get it confused. But I think if you're looking objectively at their like level of play on the basketball court, I think you have to go with LeBron. But there's definitely places where Jordan and Kobe outrank him by a lot.
I feel like hype and legacy are like a huge part, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but like I think you have to include it.
Yeah, and I think I think that's what a lot of people's idea of greatest of all time is kind of like the mix of all those categories, you know, like, so like you've got like legacy, you've got skill level, you've got best overall player, you've got all that, and like that goes into greatest of all time. In my opinion, for like a lot of people, I think greatest of all time should mean best player, and that's why I go with LeBron. But if you go with like the combination of all those things, it's hard to make an argument against Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, obviously this is to a huge extreme that it's clearly not, because LeBron is obviously up there, but like it's like if you had a dude in baseball who pulled up and every single at bat smoked a ground single. It'd be hard to argue. You'd be like, but damn, bro, this guy's dirty. He has like the highest batting average ever, you know. But like, he'd be the most boring dude ever. Nobody would like everybody's go, oh, that guy.
I mean, that's
hit a single.
Deal with like Trout, because the Angels suck. They're like, well, Trout's great, but like, who cares? You know?
Jack's in the
Like,
chat.
Jack's in the chat.
I don't know though. Mike Trout, I get plenty of hype. I think he gets
Oh well,
his,
Mike
his
Trout, dude, is literally
yeah
Jesus playing baseball. That guy's
yeah.
fucking
No,
awesome.
and I think Mike Trout gets his recognition.
Like if I was a female, I would
I
totally
mean,
let
yeah,
Mike
like
Trout have his
if
way
he was
with
on
me.
like the Yankees, like duh, he'd literally just be like the MLB.
Well, dude,
But
you
like,
put him on literally any team that's in the playoffs, I feel like he wins like 6 straight championships. Like put him on the Sox, like put him on the 2018 Sox.
Yeah, like the Yankees are bad.
if you if you put him on the Dodgers, that's a World Series automatically. They already have like probably the best shot. If you
Easily.
put Mike Trout on that team, like it wouldn't even be a question.
Jack says Mike Trout is a modern Barry Sanders, baseball Barry.
That's a weird comparison because Barry Sanders was like 5'8" and a running back. I would say he's like more like
No,
Joe Montana.
I think he's talking about like the team, how he was on the Lions.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I'm guessing.
Sorry, Jack.
If Jack knows what he's talking about, I don't know, but I'm guessing that's what it'd be because that's true. Barry Sanders
I
and
hope that's what. I think that's neither.
Barry Sanders and Megatron both retired at age 30 because the Lions were just such butthole cheese.
Yeah, I make fun of my mom about that just because, like, I mean, they would rather like stop playing football and making millions of dollars and play for the Lions. You know?
No, I wouldn't risk my fucking life, my brain to play for the Lions. Because that's the thing, like, that also reminds me of like LeBron with the Cavs. Yeah, no, Jack, I meant the shitty team on a good player. Yeah, but like LeBron with the Cavs, the first stint, like it must be so frustrating to be a generational type talent and then have a front office that just goes, oh well, this guy's bringing in all the money, I'm just gonna not do anything. You know, LeBron's bringing in millions of fans to my games and watching it and all this merchandise. We're making so much money. I don't care. And that must be like so frustrating for a player. That's exactly why LeBron left for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the Cavs were a mess. They did not build around LeBron correctly. Like, I think the blueprint for like big star, small market, in terms of keeping them there, I think the Bucks have done a great job because they've built their team. They've tailored their team around Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they've really made an effort to build around him because they can see that he is also a generational type talent. And I think they like in the mid 2000s, the Cavs just didn't do that, and he left.
Okay, I'm gonna put this bitch on my story and say we about to answer fan questions. Hop on to see yours answered. Okay.
How many submissions did you get?
14. Two of them are a little sus, so we're not 100% sure on if we're gonna put them.
I mean, I'd say they're all a little sus, but some are more sus than others.
Yeah, no, they are. They're all really mad sus. But let's see here.
They are.
Let's see. Okay, I'm about to whip up the first question. Question 1 I'm putting on the stream now. From S-Tworog_24. How large is Aunt Perry's eggplant emoji? Well, Sam.
Yeah.
I'd say personal experience, obviously. Say about
like
1.5.
Like feet? Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about centimeters. Yeah, no. It's pretty simple answer. Pretty simple question, but I like it. I like it as a funny question. Next one we got from Calvin J. Bates. Shout out. Oh, Jack just put in the chat. It's 7 inches. Don't know. I don't know what that means. What the fuck? MJ versus LeBron 1v1. Who you got? Why? LeBron. Because LeBron is 6'8", 250.
Yeah, I mean, I think LeBron would overwhelm Michael Jordan a little bit physically. It depends on how locked in LeBron is defensively. I think that that's a tough ask for him to guard Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to LeBron.
What about you, Sam?
You know, I'm taking Jordan.
You taking Jordan?
Yeah, no. Just definitely a superior athlete in that one. Gonna come out on top.
7 solid inches. Jesus Christ, Jack, stop. We're on the next question. Michael Jordan, dude, I don't know. I feel like it just really depends, like Wade said, on like the whole scenario. Like if we're obviously it's prime, like 2013 LeBron versus 90. That's the thing. Where do you go with prime Jordan? Do you go 96 Jordan, or do you go like 91 Jordan? Because 91 Jordan's way more athletic, but 96 Jordan's got the clutch gene, the mid range jumper, everything.
I mean, I think in this scenario, I think you've got to go with the quintessential Michael Jordan. I think that's 95, 96.
I guess also you can make the same case with LeBron, because obviously 2013 season LeBron is the best LeBron, but if we do like playoff series, 2016 finals LeBron, or 2017 finals LeBron, or 2018 finals LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's been nuts. I mean, I think regardless, I'm taking LeBron just because, I think physically, he's a little too much. I do think it would be very close though, just because Jordan's the better scorer.
Yeah. I'd still just LeBron's just so fucking good. Dude's just a god. Yeah, we got nine dudes up in here. Jesus. That's awesome. People really want to see them questions answered. Well, let's go to the next one. This one's from BJ Daily 15. When a dog gets neutered, where do the balls go?
I like this question.
Oh God, why is that? Personally.
Well, so in my experience.
Yeah, go ahead, Wade.
Oh,
go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna get their joke off first here.
Yeah, no.
So in my experience, I mean, in the Midwest, especially, I mean, not really Iowa, but further west, a delicacy is actually bull testicles. So we
Rocky
just
Mountain
fried them.
oyster.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, no. When my dog was neutered, we just fried it up. That's what we did. That shit was yummy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they just sew them up and they give them to all the weird kids that suck their thumbs in like elementary school.
And then they just suck on a dog's nuts. That's actually
no. They give them a stupid little fidget ball.
Do they just dispose of them? Do they just like toss them? I feel like that's kind of disrespectful.
Well, actually, so like my dog, we obviously we ate the balls, but the sack, what we did was we actually like kind of like Sam, we sewed it up, and now I use it as like a coin purse that I carry around. So I keep my like change in it.
You don't take the scrotum. You don't take the scrotum off.
We had to because I wanted a nice coin purse.
No, that's classy, dude.
All right, we got another question here from BJ Daily 15. When a girl squirts, is she just pissing on you?
Yeah.
I think yes. I think that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Not that I would have ever experienced that ever. But I think yeah. I think.
Oh, that's kind of gross. That's why I usually swing on the other side, you know? That's nasty.
Yeah, it's like your dog.
Yeah, exactly. Like the other, humans, animals,
No, I think I've heard. Like I think I've heard that it is just mostly piss. I don't know. I don't know if this BJ Daily character is talking from personal experience.
Yeah, no. That's
do you think that's it? Do you think he's wondering? He's worried that maybe he's just been been bamboozled.
I've been pissed on. I've been pissed on.
Yeah, no. His girlfriend's been like peeing all over him.
Well, like, it's just weird to think about because like from our side, like you can't pee in a woman. Hello?
You can't pee in a woman.
I have poor connection.
Oh, I don't.
Hello? Okay, sorry. Did you hear it? Did you hear me?
Yeah, no. What about why can't you pee in a woman?
I just don't think you can.
Why not? Can you not pee with a boner?
Like physically or like
I can pee with a boner.
No, you definitely. Oh, I'm gonna hold on. Let's do some research.
Wait. Okay, here's the thing. If you can pee with a boner, why couldn't you pee inside the woman?
Yeah, no. Are you talking like physically capable or like should you?
No, physically capable. No, well, it's like
yeah.
You know how like
Well, like, cause like if you take a piss, if you take a piss after you jerk it, like it's like buckshot, dude. It's like shooting it off a shotgun everywhere.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but that doesn't mean it don't work.
Yeah, no, I just feel like if I'm going crazy in there and I'm like, shit, I gotta pee, and then I just start peeing, I think that'd be fine. I think that.
Can I pee inside my wife? This is from BuzzFeed.
Can I pee inside my wife? Dude, what about like peeing in a butthole? That'd be nasty.
It sounds like a Vice article.
Oh, BJ Daly's in here.
So Joe, hey. So Joe S. This is his question. My wife and I, both 23, have what I would call an extremely healthy, adventurous sex life. I have a question about something we do once in a while. Can I safely urinate inside my wife during intercourse? So apparently you can do it. We don't do it all the time, but it feels amazing and turns us both on a lot.
Hot? That's hot as fuck.
I don't.
Apparently you can. Right.
What's the appeal?
Because I thought like when you're about to like. Thought shuts off the flow, you know, like.
Oh, do you think like he's about to nut and he's like, oh, I'm gonna pee instead, and he starts peeing so he can go like even. He just extends the time like by like 20 seconds or for however long he pees.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Next question. This one is from Seaborn20. What race is
Jesus
Wade
Christ.
actually?
So I've actually talked about this for years. If collectively we can get people to chip in for 23andMe, it's $99. So depending on how many people we get,
start a GoFundMe, Wade.
That could be $1 per person, really. 23andMe, we could find out for certain what race I am. I'm pretty sure I'm just white. I'm pretty sure I'm Caucasian. I think I'm Eastern European. I think is what my verdict is.
Dude, I don't know.
Dude,
I think there's a little Middle Eastern in there, dude. There's definitely some Saudi in there, dude. If you grow a mustache, dude, I can.
Start a GoFundMe. We'll read the results live on stream in another episode.
Dude, so we got 9 people in chat right now. So if everyone right now in chat donates $11, we could find out what race Wade is.
True.
Oh yeah, right here. Jack just said it. Use podcast donos to get Wade at 23andMe.
Yeah, dude, hit the donos up. All dono proceeds from now until we raise the money.
Yes, they're all going
towards a 23andMe for Wade.
No, and I think it would be interesting. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it'd actually be interesting, but like, sadly, Wade do a bikini car wash fundraiser.
That's what Jack said.
I'd pay for that.
Tell Jack I'm gonna sell my body.
Selling your body.
Bro, you ain't selling your body. It's looking, not touching. Come on.
That's just wait. You gotta sell your body, but you have to make sure you're recording to make sure it's legal, because that's how fucking laws work in America. Oh, if you're recording the prostitution, they're technically acting. Just because Wade goes, oh, why are you taking your pants off? I thought I was just interviewing for a new job. Okay. Next question. This one comes from James Surgener. Who's a better fuck, Sam or Jack?
Dude, you know if you're looking for freaky, bro, like look at this kid.
Yeah, no, dude. If you want someone that will get down and dirty, you got to go with Dilly D's, because that dude will do anything. Yeah,
my experience, Jack is much more vanilla. I think if you're into any kind of adventurous section at all, you have to go with the Dillmeister.
Thank you. I rest my case.
Ooh, okay. So the next one comes from Senor One Red. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just read this real quick from Jack. Legend has it Sam is a young Christian Grey. Don't know what that is, but don't know.
It's Grey's Anatomy. Jack's the only one Jack read all the Grey's Anatomy, watched all the movies. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Okay, Senor One Red, explain to everyone what morning is. Lol. It's when you wake up with a boner.
Would.
Yeah, like, I don't...
Yeah, no. horrible question.
Well, I put. Well, okay. I actually want to this. I think it's referring to the podcast name. I would imagine.
Well, yeah, it's a play on it because we're in the obviously we're a morning show, Wade.
Yeah, like we.
It's 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
as we're
50
recording
Shades,
this.
Tard. It's from 50 Shades,
Yeah,
not.
That's what I said.
No, you said Grey's Anatomy.
I don't give a shit.
Same exact thing. No one gives a fuck. But
Oh
No,
god,
but
I poor
Here's my Morningwood. I think it's just something you got to get out of the way. Something that's just kind of there, which I think is a perfect name for this podcast.
yeah.
Dude, I think it just works in so many great ways.
Well, dude, I think like, when you think of Morningwood, you're like, damn, it's so awesome because you're already rock hard. So all you gotta do is just jack it. You don't have to get her hard. All you gotta do is just jack it. Like, dude, there's mornings you can just sit there and just like look up at your ceiling and just go, ha 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 ha. Just like you don't even have to watch porn. That's so awesome about it, and that's what's awesome about this podcast.
So just like for all your gaming, sports, betting,
Dude, it's
comedy,
all there. It's all there.
all in one place. You don't even have to look anything up. Just
Ready to go.
Pop on.
Ready to go. There we go.
Exactly. Okay, next we got another question here from John_Nolte. Oh, Ant-Man's biggest fan is now following. Awesome, dude. That's hype. But this question is Wade DTF, and if not, I'm wondering what his status is right now. Looking for a casual hookup on the down low. Wade, that's all. That's
Yeah,
all.
Wade, I think that question's directed to you.
What's your status, Wade? What's your
Jesus
status?
Christ.
All of America is waiting, Wade. What's your status?
I am waiting for social distancing to subside.
Yeah.
And then I will vet my options. That is all.
Oh,
John
okay, you
Nolte
hear
just
that,
said he hopped
ladies?
on at the
Because I'm
perfect
sure we have
time.
a huge female listener base. Wade Rainey.
Yeah, all these females in the chat right now.
Actually recently downloaded Tinder, as you guys know.
Mm.
And I've only been matching with males on purpose.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Interesting.
I only match with grandmas.
What's your age range set at, Barry?
75 plus.
Oh.
Because, like, they got to have experience. If not, dude. Bro, we got 11 dudes in here now. Jesus. Everyone just wants to know what Wade's up to. But, yeah, no. If they ain't got 75 years of experience, come on. Get out of here.
So are you assuming that they're fucking all 75 of those years?
Well, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
Jesus.
This next question comes from B. Titchener 93. Whose sister is hotter? Sarah Lappin. That's all I gotta say. Sarah Lappin.
Okay.
Wait, but sister, like out of us, out of all of us.
I'm guessing, right? Like, not like it says who's, you know. Wait, hold on. Before you say this, I just gotta say this real quick. John Nolte is asking, have you matched with Coach Keefe?
Can I bring Anthony's brothers into play?
BJ Daly says Dillies. Come on, we got to vote in the chat there. We got Dillies.
Like, because I'm bringing Chris to the table.
If we're going off what we were talking about earlier, and we're talking about experience, Anthony's sister has living proof that she's had sex because she's a child.
She does have.
I didn't want to have to do this, Wade. I didn't want to have to do this.
I'm still bringing Chris Perella to the table. Like,
oh, if we're counting brothers, yeah, no, freaking Chris, dude, easily.
Anthony's also the only one with brothers.
Well, yeah, no, but like I'm just saying, dude, like he's cute.
Okay, another question here from Nate Twarog this time. If President Trump was an ex-pro sports player, what sport would he have played? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Oh, Jack Stone says Chris 100%. Yeah, no, I do. Oh, Brian
I
Daly
mean,
says, what about Max? Oh, God.
Are we going like big four or like anything?
Let's say anything. Any kind of sport.
Trump strikes me as like just his demeanor and confidence. Like, you ever see those videos of like crazy dart players?
What?
Or like, I feel like
he was a fit dude though. He was pretty fit when he was younger.
He is a big dude. I feel like he would play a sport though where like his out of the box personality does not match the sport he played at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. Oh, Exorcist Gaming says you guys are trash at COD. Okay.
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't care. Get off my dick, bitch. I'm the best at COD. Don't ever tell me that I'm not.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think he'd play golf, dude, because he's big. Oh, Wade is racist. Oh boy, I don't know who this is, but
Dude,
out of the big four,
he doesn't strike me as like that good at golf though.
Big four, I'd have to say baseball.
Yeah, he exudes baseball energy.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on.
If not big four, I'd say golf, just because he's like an actual golfer.
Dude, I think, especially now with his current physique, he could easily be a DH, like a dirty DH.
Yeah, bro. Donald Trump is on his Prince Fielder shit.
Dude, he played high school football.
Yeah, I feel like 90% of people play high school football when they're when he's a 6'3" dude. Of course, he played high school football.
Oh, also, apparently there's a video of him playing tennis against one of the Williams sisters.
Dude, I don't know who this guy is, but he's trash talking us.
I know.
Now he's scared to say anything in chat. I ain't seen.
He just called me racist.
Yeah, no, I know where that came from. If anyone is here,
I don't know what I've done to
Wade. Let's see the next question here. I had to block out the name out of respect because it's a little sus. For Wade, how does it feel to be homosexual? So this one's questioning your sexuality here.
Is this really the direction you want your podcast to go? It's the second episode.
Dude, it's what the fans want. It's what the fans want.
No, I know who asked that question. And
yeah,
he's an
I'm
idiot.
just saying we're 3 episodes in, and it seems like this one's taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, Jack Stone says that was
Just
me.
that was him.
Why would Jack
tell him? I'm not even gonna humor that with a response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Wade looking out for the
what
viewers.
What about the other sus one, Wade? Do you think I should?
Oh no.
Not the
let me look.
not the other. Oh God, not the other Sammy T one.
Let's look at this very official document of questions you sent us.
It's the JW one. We got 13 guys up in here. Holy fuck, dude.
Dude, I would have probably trashed about 99% of those if I saw them. So you really
dude,
you were really generous.
I'm a people's man. Why would I trash what they want? Who's better at football, Wade or Jay Chamley? That's a good question.
So, if we're here for jokes, this is a comedy podcast. So this is a comedy podcast.
God.
I'm gonna say Jack.
Oh shit!
That is tough.
If this was a serious, if this was like the Woj pod or like a serious sports podcast, absolutely 100% me.
Damn.
Oh my god!
But since this is Morningwood, it's Jack.
Did you make an all-state or anything, Wade?
Yeah, it was first team all-state running back. And Jack was nowhere to be found on any of those teams. So
shit. Oh, Jack Stone says Jay Chamley though. Oh. Hopefully,
Jack Stone. I'll go on record. You can put this on Apple Podcast. Jack Stone is an idiot.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that one. I'd agree with that. That's a fair assessment of Jack Stone. Dude, I still don't. We got 15 dudes up in here. Just wow. Yeah, no wait. Are we going with the JW question? Or is that a no go?
I don't know.
JW.
What is the JW?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not into
wait,
that.
who's JW? if you look at all of the questions. Oh, wait, did I send that? Maybe.
No, you didn't send it.
Wait. So it's not the top. Oh wait, let me send it. Then.
All right, yeah, I'll bet this question because honestly, opening the community questions to a bunch of high schoolers, I don't know if that was the best
Okay, look at it.
decision.
Look at it. JW. The top.
Send it to me or Complex?
I sent it to Complex.
Fucking bitch. I hate that. No, we're not.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say Perry did an awful job of vetting any of these questions.
Dude, I don't.
Well, I mean, it's not really his fault because like if he put like serious questions only, like what the fuck do you think?
Oh, it
was
would
gonna
only make
happen?
it worse.
Yeah,
but
exactly. We're a comedy podcast. Oh, another question from this Exorcist Gaming. Who was better at basketball, Wade or the whole girls basketball team?
Who is this kid?
Dude, I don't know, but I gotta say Wade.
Oh, thank you.
First team All-State, New Hampshire Division III, Kids and Animal from Chaz Jackson.
Yeah, I actually got recruited to play at SLU, so I'm just as good as Cole Ames actually.
Damn, that's kind of impressive. You
Of course, I would never want to do that. I would never want to do that in a billion years, but.
So you're also just as good as Brett, because Brett's going to SLU for, full ride. Because he,
Also, the point of this podcast.
Oh, Sam is a buzzkill to the podcast. Petition to take him off.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
shit, that's Jack Chamley right there. Dude,
Yeah,
dude, I don't know.
Well, like we all have different things to contribute. Like Perry and I were carrying the sports discussion a little bit. We were all doing the video games,
Brian Daly
and then when
seconds in.
Diesel and I were talking about Russian table tennis, Perry was nowhere to be seen. I think everyone brings their own merits, and this specific podcast.
well,
with me is a
like
guest.
it's
Well,
not
'cause I was
Perry's fault.
fingering my butt.
He doesn't religiously follow like Russian table tennis, which is weird. It's a tough call since it's America's sport, but that's all right.
Oh, here's another one from Exorcist Gaming. All right, serious. Should we let the COVID run its course and come back running the planet, or learn from its mistakes? Learn from the mistakes we made.
Who sent this in?
The Exorcist Gaming.
Exorcist Gaming.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
don't
good
know
question.
what podcast he thinks this is, but like.
Well, like, here's the thing. I want to go to McDonald's. Let me go to McDonald's.
Yeah, but like
well,
Georgia
hold
just
on.
reopened. Georgia just reopened. They have 2,000 new cases.
Yeah, no, obviously, like, I don't know. Like, I thank fucking God I'm not making those decisions. Oh, Brian Daly just said, who the fuck are you? Oh, will we learn after this how bad we were destroying the world and how close we were going to World War III? First off, the whole World War III was a meme bullshit. That was fucked. Like, there's never going to be a World War III unless, something dumb bullshit happens.
Also, I mean, I do appreciate the questions.
Mhm.
We're all 18 years old. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Really?
Apparently we're all 18 now.
Are you? Wait,
Yeah.
are you not?
What are you?
I thought we were 27.
No.
Thought we were all 27.
Oh, okay. Like it's hard to say. Like it's hard to say. It's really like or I shouldn't say it's hard to say. It's not hard to say. It's selfish to say, like, yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care about all that because it doesn't like affect me. Obviously, for the COVID thing, not so much for the COVID thing. I would like places not to reopen until like it's safer.
Oh,
Like I think Georgia completely reopening everything it's definitely too early. But like with
I think run its course is a little archaic.
he said, "What's up, boys? It's Evan fucking with y'all."
like Minsky.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the only Evan I know. Jack Stone
Yeah.
also says you can go to McDonald's. No, I
Hey,
can't.
Jackson, fuck you, fuck you.
Daddy's credit card bought me a McDonald's. Fuck you, Jack. God, bitch ass hoe. God. Well, let me see. I don't think we have another question that isn't scandalous. Apparently, we can ask what race Wade is, but we can't ask him other things. Let's see.
Completely.
Yeah,
Those two questions are completely different.
Well, we have another one. From Storog24. Does Wade prefer anal or vaginal sex? That's what I'm just leaving the question there.
Actually, so I know you didn't finish that question, but I appreciate it. It shouldn't be that surprising because once again I'm only 18 years old. I'm never had anal, so
dude, this is a question for the Cham Master.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, we have Sex Fiend D in the call, don't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got Sex Master D. So let's see what.
Ain't been doing that.
Dude, I don't personally,
this you just have to wait.
Well, except with Chris Bro.
Personally, obviously, since I'm such a staunch Christian, I haven't had sex yet, so. So I have no experience with either, but thinking about it, I don't like. It just seems hella gross to stick your Peter in.
You ever been in a church, Perry?
Yes, I've been in a church. Don't ever. I literally work at MCC. Is Wade?
You don't go in the church.
Wade likes guys from J Stone. J Stone said paid with my own money. Actually, okay, shut up, Jack. You don't pay with your own money. Is Wade a transgender? Coming from Evan again.
This has really devolved.
No. This has really turned into a talking about Wade's sexual preferences here.
Yeah, no, the fan questions are getting wild.
Oh, Brian just says, I just work there to get closer to little... Fuck you, Brian. Fuck you.
Fix it in post. We'll cut this. It's fine.
Brian's lucky I don't fucking kick his ass. Brian, you better watch out. I'd say some more sus things right now, but I'm being smart. Also, as I was saying though, why would I want to stick my ding dong in a butthole, dude? Like poop comes from there. Like poop, like fecal matter. Like
yeah, I mean
poop,
that's pretty gross.
Poop.
When you think about it, like sex as a concept is also kind of disgusting.
Yeah, no, the whole thing's wild. So like, really.
But poop. Why do you poop in there? Like imagine you're going crazy. And then you whip it out, and there's some fucking shit hanging off the end of your dick.
I think
you pierce a massive turd and you pull it out, and there's like an extra 4-inch turd on the end of your dong.
You're not having anal sex with a girl while she's taking shit.
Like, she's not like prairie dogging it.
No,
you're
but
like, okay, let's go.
What about like in Wade's instance? Since Wade is so fucking huge, he opens it up so much that it just falls out. Like it just starts falling out.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to not.
John Nolte wants Margaret on the call. Can we get Margaret on the call? Oh, Cal says Sal. Or Sally. Nope. Wade has girl feet.
We'll cut this. This isn't going on Apple Podcasts. We'll cut it.
Why does Wade have girl feet? I don't get that. Wade, you want to show your feet? You want to show?
Yo, oh, dude, we'll make so much more money if Wade shows his feet. Wade, show your feet.
Dude, if
for all the audio listeners,
if someone, oh
my God, yeah, no, for all the listeners on Apple Podcast. Prime feet.
Oh my goodness.
Also, like, I don't really understand like foot fetishes. Like, I've never looked at a foot and been like I want to.
Yeah, no, like it's just like.
Dude, there's so much shit like that though. There's like bestiality. Like, who looks at like a horse and goes, "Damn, I want that horse cock in my ass."
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like with horse girls. Like, there's a widespread theory that it's because, like, since horses are, like, fucking shredded and, like, muscular and huge, like, that's why, like, little girls like them.
Yeah,
okay,
dude,
okay. Why'd you have to say little, dude? That made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, but, like,
Wade is a bad actor, clearly a foot guy.
Like, as wild and nasty and disgusting as, like, that horse shit is, I can see it more than a foot. I can somehow
at
do
least,
that more than a foot.
Can we get Roscoe on this chat?
yeah, because at least like a horse has at least a horse has a big dick.
Yeah, no, like what do I have? Like a
Dude,
toes?
what about
Like,
those freaks that like do their dogs though? Like, what the fuck? Who
that
sits
that
there?
gets
I
weird. I think that outweirds the
Oh,
foot.
this is a good.
I can't even think of like I can't even think about that, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude. Imagine
Oh,
like
God.
Roscoe going crazy on like a girl.
oh,
Oh, okay. So we got 2 good questions actually here. Real question from Evan: who would be the best porn star?
I
Perri?
think Diesel just because it's insane refractory period. You could make one of those. You could make one of those videos where it's like MILF makes him come 15 times. Like,
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no. D. I choose D, just because he's.
I choose Anthony.
No. Next question. Thoughts on the virtual Shakespeare production? I'm not a part of that, so I didn't give a shit.
I'm actually playing.
Probably the main role.
I actually am, yeah. Benedict. We're doing Much Ado About Nothing. I think it should be interesting. What will be the most interesting is how many people show up, because I'm not sure I want to be acting in my house, like with Zoom, like on a Zoom call or whatever we're gonna do with. I think my cap would probably be like 50 people. I think that would be enough. I'd be like, all right, we can stop letting them in. We're at max capacity. We're at standing room only here in this Zoom call. We do not need any more people coming in.
Dude, I feel like why would they put a max capacity though on a Zoom?
I mean,
Unless,
they won't. And Miss Angel has said that there might be a couple hundred people like tuning in. I honestly think that there might be more, just because people have literally nothing to do.
yeah, no.
Like, I'm
We
recording
got
a podcast right now.
we got another question. Rather have an ass for a face or a face for an ass?
Oh.
So do you shit out of your mouth, and can you
Yeah,
taste
that's
it?
the question.
I think
Wait, do they swap?
Oh my god, dude.
no, I think
No, because they
I
can't
think you have
swap.
an
Then that would be the same question.
do you no okay.
Yeah.
The question is, so if you can taste the shit coming out of your mouth, because I'd assume it comes out of your mouth. If you can taste the shit coming out of your mouth, that makes it
Yes.
really tough. But if you can't, I would absolutely go with face for an ass.
So I have a question. Can I have a special like shirt that just like
God.
it's just a cover, and then down here is just my face? Like I have like a big opening, and it's just my face. I'm like, hey guys, you know, so I'm just talking to you like that.
Yeah,
Well,
but dude, how are you
going
gonna sit
for comedic
down?
value.
You just sit on and suffocate yourself, dude.
The sitting would get weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Calvin says,
If
yeah,
we're going
shit
for-
out your mouth and taste it.
Ooh. For comedic value, I think ass for a face is definitely funny, because then you're a literal ass face,
That is fun.
butthead.
That
That's
is
pretty
good.
funny.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
I don't know.
Wade and Ella are the leads. Poor Wade doesn't get a sloppy kiss from Ella.
Yeah.
Okay. Rather be able to get any girls you want, but you have to be gay, or would you rather be straight but you don't have balls or a dick?
Ooh. I
That
think I'd
doesn't
rather
even
be
make
gay.
sense.
100%.
Yeah. Then
That
how?
doesn't even make
So wait. Do I have nothing down there, or do I have a vagina? Because if I just
no,
got,
no,
like,
but the
skin...
first part doesn't make sense either. What does it so what does it matter then if you have
Also,
all the
don't
girls?
all gay guys get all the girls they want?
Well, it just doesn't mean anything. Like, why does it?
Oh.
Perry is going into such territory, but it like but that first part doesn't even make sense, because why would you even give 2 fucks if you got all the girls that you wanted if you were gay?
Yeah, I feel like that's a stupid hypothetical,
It's a
because like you're
horrible
not trying to
scenario.
get.
I wouldn't want that.
I guess it's more like
Yeah.
you can get whatever girl you want, but you can't, like, do anything with them. Like they'll be all
Yeah,
over
but like,
you, but you
but
can't.
you're not. It
So
would be
then
like
what-
if you
I
if
think-
you were straight,
Yeah.
get any girl you want. It would be if you were straight, you could get any girl you want, but you didn't have balls and a dick. That would be the
Yeah, no,
question, right?
horrible question.
Either or, you'd have to
don't
sum up.
Dude,
I don't understand why
You'd
you
have to be
want
like,
to do that.
I just, when you say no balls and dick, does it mean a vagina or does it mean skin? That's the real thing I'm thinking about here. Because if you just got a little flap of
if it's
skin,
skin, I
Yeah,
don't
like
care.
am I like a Ken doll?
I think I would like to have a vagina.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Why? Obviously,
You'd like to have a vagina?
obviously, like not like if that was the hypothetical, like if it's just skin, then no.
But if you have a vagina. So it's pretty much just
Yeah.
but that's just asking, would you rather be a gay guy that can't get girls, which doesn't make sense, or a girl that likes girls?
Well, Brian said to clip it.
Oh no.
Oh, someone's
Oh no.
Oh, no. No, I mean like, well, I mean at least like if you can get every girl you want but you don't have like genitalia, and then if you have a vagina, then at least you can get fucked with a strap on.
Yeah, but that just makes you a lesbo.
Doesn't make you wait.
If you have a vagina and you're doing girls, that makes you lesbian.
Okay. I don't know. Then whatever. Like, if that's the
Yeah, I don't have a
choice.
problem with that.
Oh.
Would being able to suck your own dick make you gay or cool? That's a good question.
Oh, okay. Wade likes
We've
horses.
asked this question before.
Wait, first off, who made an account? Who made an account? Wade likes horses, dude.
Literally, that came up like 5 minutes ago.
Dude, look at that. Someone was listening and then went and made a Twitch account just to do that. Dude. Okay, wait. Let's talk about the subject.
Oh, Jack.
Gay or cool? Is jerking you?
So
Is
we
jerking
talked about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in the same vein of like, is fucking a clone of yourself masturbation?
Okay, fucking a clone of yourself is gay. I will not let up about that at all.
But it's you. You have the exact same genetic
No.
material.
Okay, wait. Think about this. You have an identical twin. Would you have sex with him?
No, because
No.
you have a different brain.
But
You have a
here's
different brain,
I've
though.
definitely used it before.
Okay, wait. But for real though,
I've definitely
so as long as you don't.
no. I've told you this before. Is I would like to like. God, someone's gonna clip this too. I would like to give a hand job to a dude just to see if I could jerk him off as well as I jerk myself off, because we do it way better than obviously. Way better than girls, obviously.
Yo, what?
That's a little sus, but
I don't even know what that means.
wait. I think if this suck your own dick thing, it ain't gay unless you're drinking your own cum. That's when it hits the gay part, the cum. If you're sucking yourself off and you blam in your mouth, gay. But I know obviously nothing wrong with that. You can be gay, but if you're just going ham, it's like your hand. It's like your hand, you know?
Yeah, it's just your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, I mean, it's the same. Like, say you're jerking off and then you eat some Doritos and then you're licking your fingers. It's pretty much the same thing as having a dick in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you know, would I rather have somebody walk in on me and catch me like just jerking it, or have the whole thing in my mouth? You know.
Also, like it's just like having someone else's dick in your mouth. So might as well have your own. If I had to have someone's dick in my mouth, it'd be mine.
Yeah, that's
Okay, sure.
Would you rather be a demigod on COD and plus you'll be famous but have no money, or have all the money in the world but you have no? I'd have all the money in the world and have no friends. Fuck you guys.
Wait, what was the
all
other?
all the money in the world is a lot of money.
It's pretty much you're a famous Twitch streamer, except you don't you're a famous COD, super good COD Twitch streamer, but you don't make money. Or you have all the money but you don't have friends, which, like, yeah, I hate to say it, but like
all the money in the world is a lot of money.
Yeah, like that's a lot of money.
Ooh, Cal just asked a great question.
Favorite actress that you wish had a porno, or actor if that's what you prefer.
I'm assuming like
Natalie
movie,
Portman.
like actress. Who'd you say?
Yeah, was that you, D? Did you just read my mind? Did you just read my mind like that? Oh my god.
Dude,
Natalie.
Dude,
there's literally no question. There's no question.
Attack of the Clones,
Hands
Natalie
down
Portman. When she's like,
Oh my
she gets
God.
cut up. Like if Anakin just pounded her right there in the middle of the fight. Oh, dude, that would have been awesome.
No, but dude, yeah, it's
That's a
not
good
important.
one.
What about you, Wade? Is that
I'm trying to think. That's a good answer.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
Yeah. Now that you said that, it's.
Like I didn't even have to think about that.
Madeline
What about,
Klein,
like,
obviously. Who's Madeline Klein? I don't know who that is. Do you guys know?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look.
Like
her,
I've heard that name before.
I'm gonna look her up. See.
What about wait? What about like Emma Watson though?
Oh.
Yeah, like yes, but like I still have to go Natalie Portman. I don't think you're gonna change my mind.
Yeah, like she's just
I don't know when Perry said attack the clones, Natalie Portman, like that is
yeah, dude, like
Yeah.
I remember being like 8 years old and being like, like dude, like come on.
Yeah.
Like if Natalie Portman walked in right now, I don't know that. And obviously in her Attack of the Clones outfit, I don't know what I'd do. It probably wouldn't be good.
after she's been scratched by that weird cat thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's the thing. First, she have to wear the outfit.
That's a deal
Like-
breaker for Diesel.
Oh, dude, what about fuck, Carrie Fisher, young Carrie Fisher, obviously. Actually, D actually said he'd do old Carrie Fisher.
Wait, what?
Carrie Fisher?
Well, I mean, he'd be.
Oh my god.
Would you-
Oh,
wait,
she's
D- Would you still do old Carrie Fisher, D?
duh, but like
What about Daisy Ridley, who played Rey?
no.
I hate her. I
mean,
can't. I hate her.
yeah, but no.
Like it'd be hate. It'd be
Like,
hate
like,
sex,
like,
dude.
wait, like I see what you're saying, but like not even close. Like not even comparable.
I dislike her so much that she's unattractive. Like she just ruined the Star Wars saga for me. Like, bitch comes out of nowhere. No, she's the most powerful, just more powerful than Kylo. Fuck you, dude. Kylo Ren's a G, and all of a sudden, this.
Oh, okay. Kylo Ren shouldn't have been powerful either, dude. Both those dudes just
No, dude, Kylo Ren could have been sick, but then they made him a little bitch, dude. They're like, oh, Kylo.
Well, exactly. It was the worst.
That was the thing. But they
Well, no, I mean, but wasn't that kind of the point that he was a bitch? Like, because he was a tortured soul.
But he was too
but he wasn't
bitchy.
a tortured soul. Wait, he was like, my daddy.
Here's the thing. So, the prequels at the beginning, Anakin was a whiny bitch. The originals, Luke at the beginning was a little whiny bitch. The sequels, Kylo.
Anakin was kind of whiny bitch all the way through the prequels.
Yeah, but it becomes Darth Vader, so it doesn't really matter. Kylo is a whiny bitch the entire fucking way, and then all of a sudden, oh, magic hands! I'm gonna save Rey, magic hands! Like, why couldn't Anakin do that with Padme? Why couldn't Anakin do that with his mom?
Because he didn't know. All he had heard was the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
True.
Not a story the Jedi would tell you.
It's just, but also like Rey uses those fucking magic hands on that lizard or that snake or whatever. It's like, come on.
That movie, that sucked, man. Jesus.
Yeah, do you like that movie though? I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus now too, so I'm gonna have to rewatch that because.
I thought it wasn't horrible. I thought it brought back a little bit of nostalgia. I thought it was okay.
What about Megan Fox?
It's just like that Force Heal thing, though. I mean, that was a little ridiculous. I mean, for a Star Wars finale, it had everything you wanted. It was a great looking film. It had the good guys beating the bad guys. It had a sacrifice. I think for a Star Wars movie, it had everything you wanted. But like, I don't know, man. Like 10,000, like I get it that Star Wars is supposed to be like a fantasy, but like part of the mystique is that like there's also like a government and it's like grounded in like it's like there's a society in this galaxy, but like then you just had like this undead.
Yeah.
You had undead Palpatine with 10,000 Star Destroyers. He like jerked off into the sky in Exegol and like summoned 10,000 Star Destroyers. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, the prequels are sick because
it was far fetched. It was far fetched even for Star Wars.
Yeah,
which is
I agree with that. They took a few liberties that they probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, also like with Palpatine being alive,
I'm not like one of those nerds where it's like. Actually, Admiral Holdo's maneuver where she used light speed to break the dreadnought actually interferes with most of the laws already established. Like I'm not like I don't give a shit about that. Like that was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that you,
it just seemed like a lot when like Carrie Fisher was like floating back, and then they had the magic hands, and they were like bringing stuff in. It was like a whole thing.
Dude, also with Palpatine.
Like I was like.
Go ahead, Wade. Go ahead. I'll let
Well,
you.
like, So just before we leave The Last Jedi, also because like The Last Jedi was right after Carrie Fisher. Like it was Carrie Fisher like had just died. I was like, so she got blown out into space. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. It's super sad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
A reason
mind blowing that was not her death.
She won't be in the movies anymore because she's dead. And then she fucking Superman's that hoe into the.
Yeah. Also, in that, so in the, I think it was Force Awakens, right? That Kylo murks Han.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't have the balls to kill his mom by shooting her spaceship. But he has the balls to stab his dad in front of him and then push him down a fucking whatever that shit that it was. Like that doesn't make any sense. Why is he all of a sudden a super pussy bitch now?
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was
Also the thing that makes me so mad is Emperor Palpatine being back. Like, what, did Anakin just do nothing? Did his whole story mean jack shit? He was supposed to like restore balance to the Force, and that's what he did in Episode 6. But now all of a sudden Palpatine's like, oh no, I'm literally God.
No, I mean, I could have seen if the rest of the thing was better. If everything else was better, I could have seen Palpatine coming back. Like, oh, he was in hiding, and they thought they restored all the balance, but like, he was laying low. Sure, but I think just as an icing on the cake of bullshit, it was kind of bad.
I mean, it's the same thing with like Luke's lightsaber just showing up in Maz Kanata's castle. Like,
Anakin's.
She found that shit in Bespin, which is a gas planet. Like that definitely burned up when it like hit the core of. Like that doesn't make any sense, and she was like, "Oh, it's a long story."
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Oh, Jack.
You can't just explain away.
Jack Stone's still naming Megan Fox, Jessica Alba, and Scarlett Johansson. Okay.
Jessica Alba. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut, Jessica Alba. He's not been in a movie in forever.
Mila Kunis. Oh yeah, no, I'd blame a nut to that.
Mila Kunis. Speaking of Mila Kunis, so she dated Ashton Kutcher, who is from Clear Creek, Manor, Iowa, and who I saw in a Fairway once, which is a grocery store.
You saw him at a Fairway? Why are you golfing with Ashton Kutcher?
F-A-R-E way, this grocery store.
Wait, do you hear this? You hear this?
Shit.
Wade was golfing with Ashton Kutcher, dude? No way. That's kind of hype.
God, you're so annoying.
That's kind of sick.
Okay, I feel like this. We should probably be wrapping this up now that
we're at 2 hours. 2 hours 16 minutes. That's
10. 2 hours and 10 minutes because that's when I rejoined and we actually started talking.
Yeah.
Really? Because this says 2 hours and 16 minutes. Wade.
Yeah.
Well,
I think another successful podcast. Maybe a little censoring done in the old Apple podcast release, but that's all right.
What's censoring? What do you mean? What are we censoring? I can say fuck. Like we just gotta make sure.
No.
Well, I mean,
what do we have to censor?
I don't know.
Exactly. Nothing.
We'll see. We'll see what makes the final cut.
Party poopers. Because here's the thing. This is what the fans want. This is what the fans need, and this is what I'm gonna give the fans. If Wade Likes Horses wants to go back and rewatch this episode on Apple Podcast and listen to us talk about it.
I mean, Wade talking about how muscular his horses are, that can be left in.
That is not what I said. I said that's why girls like them.
Oh, little girls?
Yeah, no, you said little girls.
Yeah, that's why little girls like horses.
But like, Wade, you'd only know that unless you were a little girl.
That like
But I'm not.
horses.
Here's the thing, Wade.
Because they're big and muscular.
Here's the thing. If you didn't like horses, why is there a Twitch account named Wade Likes Horses?
You know what? You're right.
That's the real question.
I have no arguments.
Because if there wasn't one named that, then you wouldn't like horses.
True. Big facts.
Yeah. Well, I would love to return as a guest at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be
We
awesome.
have,
Yeah, maybe down the road.
looking forward to giving it a listen on Apple Podcasts. I don't really have anything to plug.
Like we were gonna allow you to plug anything.
Hey,
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Plug to
go
all.
check out.
Plug to 11 viewers.
Go check out Wade Rainey on YouTube and watch the Los Chicos Sucios music videos. I think they're good. They're a good, nice little act. Good for a good laugh at these trying times.
What about your article, Wade?
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh yeah. If you haven't yet, you can go to my Instagram at wrainey22. Click the link in the bio. I wrote an article for any sports page. Yeah. So thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome
Yeah,
having you
no,
on.
great.
On here. People are still asking questions. Jeez. Evan really wants to. Evan.
Save them for a later date.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're gonna definitely have to do those. The fan questions part was easily the best. And also like everyone came in. I think there was like 15 people in here
Yeah.
at one point. Like Jesus Christ. People really wanted to see what was up with Wade. Too bad we didn't get to answer some of the questions, but you know, not my decision.
All right.
Well,
Peace.
Okay.
Do you guys have like an outro? Do you have an outro song or?
Not
no,
really.
No, we're just gonna say deucey deuce, and then I'm gonna put it on
Yep.
stream ending.
Triple deuces.
The show's a
three
hit.
deuces.
I love
Right.
you, Cal. Thank you. So